Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Brandon from Audio Addiction. I haven't done a reaction video in quite a bit, but I know that there's been a lot of content that's been put out recently. Just kind of took a break from doing the reaction videos. Been doing a lot more live content as of recently. So if you aren't in the know, you should check those out. Been very fun doing the live stuff. But I wanted to do 6 videos in total. 3 will be going out on Tuesday, and then the other 3 will be going out on Wednesday. I hope to keep to more of a consistent basis in terms of the songs that I want to do, the songs I want to react to, and things of that nature. So the first couple, very excited about, but the one I'm most specifically excited about is the new Tesseract track, The Gray. I loved the previous one, War of Being, and man, I am just so thrilled that they're releasing a new album. So without further ado, we're going to hop right into The Gray, and hopefully you guys have given this bad boy a listen, because I'm excited. Oh, this is thick. Wild. Oh, this bass riff, so tight. Oh, this guitar riff? Man, they're crushing it right now. I like that really ethereal piano part in the background too. That's tight. Oh, little guitar solo? Oh, this is so good. Welcome back, Tesseract.
Cause
so heavy. I love this. Oh my god. So good. Unreal. I thought maybe we were going to get a little more, honestly. It's all right. I'll take it. Guys, this was the Tesseract's newest song, The Gray. If you have not checked out Tesseract at all, I think both this song as well as War of Being is a great jumping off point if you are just new to the Tesseract, band genre, things of that nature. I would definitely recommend checking out Tesseract. I've always particularly loved their music and their styling. Been following them ever since Altered States, which is one of my favorite albums of all time. So I may have a little bit of bias in terms of loving this band a lot, because I think personally they've influenced a lot of my like musical styling and stuff. Not that I really make as much music as I used to, but I've always just kind of enjoyed their like melodies, the way that they've kind of gone about arranging tracks, and there's just a whole lot of dynamics in regards to their band. I think this one adds just a little bit more dimension to what is going to be coming out that they're going to be releasing. But I also got to give a shout out. They did release a Steam game slash VR game for the upcoming release, which is really sick. I don't really feel like too many bands really do that, and I know I would imagine, are pretty big like video game fans as a whole. So it's nice to see that getting that some sort of representation in that way. And in regards to maybe why their releases have been a little bit longer, maybe they've been planning this for a long time and they wanted to finally pull the trigger and do it. But either way, go check it out. I might go take a gander at it. I'm not entirely sure yet, but getting back to the song itself, I really enjoyed it. It starts off super strong, really aggressive from Dan. I think you get a really good attention to detail in regards to his screaming. There's just a lot more definition. There's a lot more cut. There's a lot more edge, and I really enjoy that about his screaming and the way that he goes about it in this song specifically. I'd also say this song is definitely dynamically a lot heavier. I know War of Being was like close to 12 minutes, so I do feel like they kind of ran the gambit of like different sounds, different modes. But I think this one was a little bit more straightforward in terms of the type of stuff that Tesseract just winds up putting out in general, and it kind of reminds me a lot of some of like the guitar writing from earlier on. Like Altered State definitely got some of those more like interesting riffs. I would say it's a good combination of like their last album and I think this one. I think that, or their first album and the last album. Sorry, I misspoke. But yeah, I think it's kind of got a lot of great elements of the band. I think there's a lot more like syncopation. There's a lot more like progressive edge to this song that I really appreciated. That I feel like maybe in previous songs that they have released before. Especially War of Being, you did get some of those moments, but this one felt a little bit more direct in terms of that, which was really nice. I also loved, again, Dan's vocal performance. I thought he sounded really solid. I really enjoyed his cleans. There was some really great like harmonies and vocal layering going on in this track that I really think I enjoyed a lot, and I hope that he gets to expand more on his cleans. I know a lot of their older stuff has been a lot more of his clean vocals and not as much his screams, but I kind of like the balance of the two, and this one feels, like he's able to kind of get a little bit more screaming out, which is always a really nice detail to get involved with the project. The other thing I really enjoyed as well was, especially in some parts, there's some really cool, like, ethereal piano parts, almost like synth style stuff. Really nice. I know that that's always been included in a lot of like Tesseract material, but it's nice to see that it's more of a common theme as well. The bass playing on this track was awesome. There was a little bit of like slap bass. There's some really cool like intricate bass work going on in here. And then I gotta also give a shout out to their drummer. He's fantastic. I want to say it's Jay, but I'm not entirely sure. I'm getting old, so I'm forgetting stuff. But I know their drummer has been with Tesseract for a while, and he just continues to get better with each release. And I felt like this one highlighted him probably the most out of it as well. There's a really cool like lead guitar solo in that like bridge portion of the song, really nice. But yeah, this one was really dynamic, really heavy, and I think it really kind of surmises what you feel like a good Tesseract song would hit, especially within that kind of like 5 to 6 minute window mark. I think that is a pretty like standardized amount of time for a Tesseract song to kind of just like pull, pull the course. I think they do a really good job of that, and I think War of Being maybe outside of that sort of outlier of time limit, but it still kind of pulls in that sort of musical direction. So both songs really enjoyed a lot. I think it really makes me excited to listen to this album. I would definitely say amongst some of the other albums to release this year, this is definitely amongst my most anticipated albums to listen to this year. We've had some really fantastic releases over this year, and I almost thought that 2022 was going to be very difficult for album of the year this year, but I'm starting to even now I'm starting to really think about if my choices are as good as I feel like they're going to be. So I think once Tesseract releases their album, I think I'll have a better idea, unless there's a band that I really love along with Tesseract that I'm excited to kind of throw into that loop. I still have to listen to a couple albums that I've been anticipating. So I probably plan on doing some more lives coming down the pipeline. But yeah, Tesseract back in action. I think if you love Tesseract, you're definitely going to enjoy this song a lot. I think if you're a new fan, I think this is a very good jumping off point. I'd also recommend going to listen to War of Being, just because I think it's a great track. The music video is awesome, and I think musicality wise, it's just kind of an expanse upon what the Gray has already done. But if you are you have listened to War of Being and you're going into the Gray, you kind of have an idea of what to expect from Tesseract, I would argue. So overall, really enjoyed both tracks, but I would say this one definitely is a little bit more concise in terms of its like thought process and delivery. So really enjoyed that, and again, it's going to be one of my most anticipated albums of this year. But would love to know what you think about Tesseract and their new stuff. Let me know down in the comment section below. If you also enjoyed this reaction video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Goes a long way. I am trying to hit 5K before the year's over with. I typically don't like to ask about it, but I feel like every time I ask about it, somebody subscribes. So I feel like if you don't ask, you'll never receive. So if you guys like what I do and you like my energy, please subscribe. It'd be so awesome, and I would hope you would join me for the album release when it comes out with Tesseract. So thank you for watching. Hope to catch you guys in the next video. Peace.